So tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Shakira Marshall. I'm from Queens, New York. I was born and raised in Queens, New York. And my parents are from Guyana, which is in South America. It's considered a Caribbean country, but it's actually in South America.
And how did you start off dancing?
At a very young age, I was always very energetic and running around the house and dancing to my father playing music in the basement. So after a while, my parents were like, okay, you need to put you in something because you have all this energy and you need to do something with it. So around the age of 4, I started dance school, and I haven't stopped since. I haven't stopped dancing.
And what was the very best experience of Fela so far?
I think the best experience that I've had in Fela so far is going to Nigeria in 2010. They took the entire show after it closed on Broadway to Nigeria, and it was the most monumental experience for me because I felt like it was the highlight of the entire experience, and it was, you know, like the period at the end of a long novel from me, and it just confirmed that I was in the right place at the right time. The Nigerian people embraced us so wonderfully. They just showed us so much love, and it was the best audience we ever performed for because they know Fela. That's their personal hero. And you know, a lot of people came up to us with their personal stories of, you know, maybe, you know, their parents weren't so happy about them listening to Fela music when he first came out, or, you know, I was a police officer, but I used to sneak and listen to his music, and, you know, they sang all the songs back to us, and it was just a great experience overall to actually go to Calcutta and see where he lived and go into his room, see his suits, you know, meet the queens that are still alive. We've met his children, but to continue to meet children and meet people who lived in Calcutta, you know, it just really made this entire experience all worthwhile.
And you're beautiful. What is your role in this show?
Thank you very much. I play one of Fela's wives, or queens, and the queen that I embody or portray, her name is Feintola. Feintola is the mother of Seun Kuti, who is still alive. Unfortunately, Feintola is not alive anymore, but her son Seun is, and Seun is the youngest of Fela's children. And he is still performing to this day with Egypt 80, which is the band that Fela was playing with last before he passed. So it's, even when he's very involved with the show, he comes to see us all the time. If he's on tour and we're in the same city, he came and he met up with us and brought us on stage at his show. And yeah, Shane is very much, all of his children who are still alive are very much a part of the show. Yenny Kuti and Femi Kuti as well. They come, they see the show. Yenny came and saw the show in Detroit. But Feintola, I chose her. I got to choose the name. And I chose the name before I chose the person because I saw her face in the autobiography of This Bitch of a Life by Carlos Moore. And I was like, wow, I look very much like this queen. And then when I started to read her interview and read about her, I found out that she was Shane's mother, she was a singer. And then you see the DVD Music is a Weapon, you see that she was like Fela's right-hand woman. She's very prevalent in his life. And when Fela comes to NYC, you always see her. You see her back, but you always see her in like every shot. And I'm like, wow, she was really like one of those queens that was like there for him. So it's a joy playing her, and I pray to her. I evoke her name all the time. You know, I ask her to lead me and guide me and help to portray her character and help to people to understand her story and her personal struggle with being one of Fela's wives, because I'm sure it was not easy being one of 27.
And we have to ask, because your hair is gorgeous. How do you deal with all your hair and with the regimen and just the show and the schedule? And
being in the show, it's a little difficult to deal with my hair, I will tell you that. I wear a wig every day, which is an afro wig. So a lot of people are like, oh, you don't wear your real hair and you have an afro? No, I don't. I actually wear a wig that looks like an afro. But for my personal hair care, I condition my hair weekly. Once a week, I co-wash my hair. It's something called co-wash, which is wash it with conditioner. I don't use shampoo. I shampoo my hair once a month.
Amen.
I use shampoo once a month, and my hair is really, 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 really soft because I use conditioner once a week. And I don't use expensive conditioner. I use VO5. It's $1 in some stores. Okay?
I have to say I use the same conditioner, VO5 Tea Therapy.
Yep. I I use the tea therapy one. It's
Girl,
so good.
I've
It
given
smells
you
good.
an imaginary
It
high
detangles
five.
it detangles my hair very easily. So, you know, a lot of people spend a lot of money on products. I don't spend a lot of money on products. Besides VO5 tea tree conditioner, I shampoo it once a month. I let it air dry a lot. Right now it's blown out because for me it's a little easier to manage to braid it to put it under my wig. So if you see, I have two cornrows on the side, and like usually like I'll just go like this and I just grab my hair and I just cornrow it back like this, literally, just to get it ready for my wig prep. So I'm gonna continue to do it.
What shampoo do you use?
When I use shampoo, I use African Pride. It's a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. So it's not just shampoo because shampoo really strips my hair and makes it dry and hard to manage. And I've noticed that, so I use it less. I'm not saying I don't shampoo my hair. I do shampoo my hair, but I don't do it often. I do it at least once a month, or if I'm feeling funky, or if my hair's not smelling too good, I'll shampoo it.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. We must be hair sisters because I wash my hair once a month too.
Yeah, definitely. And then grease-wise, I use Nature's Blessing on my scalp. I also use this shea butter squeeze thing. It's from Organic Root Stimulator, and I like it because it's not heavy. It's actually really light, and it smells really, really good. And then, yeah, that's about it.
You have to wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay, and just one last question. How do you protect your hair when you blow it out?
When I blow it out, okay, so after I wash it, I put a leave-in conditioner with shea butter. I put raw shea butter, and then I use Infusium, which is the Infusium 23. I've been using that since I was a kid. I put that, all of that on my hair before I blow dry it. Then after I blow dry it, I put some more oils, icy oil. I use a lot of products. But you know, being natural, you have to find what works for your hair. And this works for my hair. And if you feel my hair is really, really soft,
It looks soft.
I don't blow dry it often. Especially in the summer, I don't. This is the first time I blow dried it since about June, May or June. I try to keep it natural because in the summer, when you blow dry, it's going to kink up anyway. I dance every day. It doesn't make sense. And plus, too, I don't want to take out the natural curl because I enjoy my natural curl. So, yes, today it's blown out, but most recently, like the last 2 weeks, it's been really curly. I've had my nice little juicy curls with a little gel. You know, I do that too. It's pretty versatile.
Okay, and we just want to say thank you so much. You're so beautiful, an amazing dancer.
Thank you guys for coming out.
And can you just say hey to all the Urban Bush babes out there?
Urban Bush babes, how are you? Come see Fela if you haven't seen it yet, and if you have, yeah, love you all.